here?
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Alright, time to
I want you
hear
to tell me everything.
Silent's whole story.
Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
Alright, why the Karja?
Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes, I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Alright, and we just gotta listen to these audio files. These I will play.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades. You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine? Divine timeline. Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sanctum's reign. Divine Karja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me. Titan flame,
merely houses intellect. Define Karja.
Now that's more like it. They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahamas. Behold, as I promised you. What?
Manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow.
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the Glint Hawk that perched upon the Alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Alright, last one.
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing.
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Helis. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
Alright, so Silence on some Mr. Sinister from the X-Men stuff. Was so hell-bent on knowledge, he stumbled across Hades. Hades whispered all the knowledge he wanted. Just so happened this all happened around the time King Avad killed his father in Free Meridian to make it better. Established the Shadow Carja all the way up in Sunfall, and outlived his usefulness, and Hades just said, hey, I got what I need out of you, now die. The mountain that fell complete. Alright, next is the Lumen Shadow. And I'll just get that. And I would have enough points to upgrade this entire, all three of these skill trees, but I put points into this being the Traveler skill tree that comes out with the Frozen Wilds. This was added when the expansion dropped. But first things first, we need to go get our new armor now. Bunkers in Nora area, and it's right here. So use these power cells and open one more door. And then we do the final side mission. Wait, I said final side mission. I meant to say the final mission. Alright, where's the bunker?
Stocking up.
Jump down. And there she is.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps. Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go. The last one. All powered up. Now to get the dials in position. There must be some kind of code.
And the solution for this is that all these are just angles of a circle. But the solution is right, left. That stays up because it's a 360. That's a full circle. And then left and right again. Well, right and left.
Let's have a look at that armor inside.
So right, left, up, right, left.
Alright. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Give me my armor. Oh, what the hell? I heard something die outside. The Lord. To die in the outside in the game, not outside in, you know, life. Alright, time to warp to Meridian. As we set up for this final mission. No, let's get our armor on, actually. Gotta open up from the treasure box. Oh yeah. Put this bad boy on. Alright, ancient technology salvaged by Aloy and stitched to Nora leather. Projects a damage-absorbing force shield. Takes time to recharge when depleted. You can modify this armor, but like it said, it has a cool shield. So that blue bar on my around my health now. Any damage takes away from that bar, and once it's gone, that's when I take health damage. And it recharges pretty fucking fast. But the recharge rate on it is insane. And I know for a fact there's something like this ain't gonna be in the second game. Because it makes the final mission a little bit of a cakewalk.
Aloy, what brings brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Alright, now we just gotta talk to Murad.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will.
And the ridge.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And we're done.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Alright, so we can do that or go to the two locations and check the defenses. And we'll go to the Spire first because that's like the longest trek. Then we check the ridge and hit the sag. And I don't know about you guys, but I am Gonna be happy as all hell once this evil season of winter is over. Cause some of you don't know, I hate the cold. I am not a cold person. Cold weather, not my friend. Then I got the cold resistance of a Metroid. What's that?
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army. Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
Alright, she wants to hunt. Cool. Oh, and also as depending on the side missions you do, affects how many of the NPCs are here. And just a quick heads up, when you do the bandit caps and you have your final competition with Neil, killing him and sparing him will not make him show up for the final mission. If I'm remembering correctly. So you can do either choice, it doesn't matter.
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
Alright, she's from the Hunting Lounge side mission. So that was a whole quest chain I did off camera. And that hunting Banuk chick that we talked to, she's also from a small side mission I did.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These Carja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
The Anointed.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Yeah, some of the Nora are very down to their word about staying in the sacred land.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed, either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed did it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Oh, well, everyone's out here trying to smash, Aloy's cheeks. God damn.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
Let's not get cocky, boys. Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Only if we win.
And just to show you guys, that's the spire. Yep, so that's pretty much the giant transmission tower to make the codes to turn off all the robots. Hades wants it, but he can't has it. And that kind of makes me wonder if we're gonna find another spire in the Forbidden West somewhere. Cause that shouldn't be the only one. There should be multiples. And can I see the spire from here? Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, I just gotta go around and talk to all the people here.
Polish that armor with it?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
What?
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified.
Thank you.
And shiny. Very shiny.
Geneva, they called you back to duty.
So, you're the one behind all this commotion. Who made Sun King Avad finally show his sword arm from behind those robes?
A king can be fierce and fair, Geneva. He's a good man.
A smart man, too. He had Murad offer all my prisoners a royal pardon if they'd fight for Meridian. The whole motley lot of them agreed. Didn't take much convincing.
With your kind of convincing, I don't doubt it.
Ha! This time I went easy on them. Those who commit the crime of attacking Meridian, they'll see less of my lenient side. May the sun blaze at your back, Aloy.
Alright, she was from another side mission. I had to hunt down some escaped prisoners for her. Alright, time to talk to that NPC last. Talk to Teb.
Aloy. I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
How many men do you think you'll kill in battle?
As many as I have to.
Sacred land.
I love it when you say things like that.
Always
It's
stay bright,
so
always stay alert.
What?
That's what I say.
cheerful.
Alright, talk to
Alita,
Illida.
I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If Atral were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs, anything that makes a difference. I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him, for both of us.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment, every dawn and dusk. I should give you this, to help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Alita. Be safe.
I had to take over my brother's shift.
Nah, give me some antidote. 7 of them, well, 3 of them.
Reporting that noble girl.
And let's talk to
Nora was there to protect the Sun King.
my girl Vanessa.
Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
Yeah, agreed.
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier, but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although, I can't shake this road, Vanasha. She delights in goading me. Like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it. Well then. Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
Alright, time to talk to one more person.
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me.
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
Yep, and we can try the Ostrom cannon. And you can only use it in this spot with these little cauldrons, because it sucks up explosive grenades and boosh. Shell like a mortar.
It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow.
Oh no. Y'all saw me. No witnesses. Die. Oh shit, oh, that went to a tree. Oh, they escaped. Oh, I think I have to hit all the training dummies.
Range is good. Try the next. See? That'll knock a machine on its ass, ancient or no. With these, I think we could hold off an army.
Thank you, Petra. I'll let you finish up.
Honest metalwork is hardly work at all. Look after yourself, Flame Hair.
Alright, we're done with preparations. Time to head to the apartment and rest up. Have my potions on.
Has the enemy reached the main gate?
Won't find better weather. Would you like to buy? Won't fall. The sun's...
Wait, did I overshoot the apartment? No, it's right here. No, I did. Oh, jeez, I hate it when the marker does that. Turns you over and stuff.
Roland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
All right. Do more preparations or rest before battle. No way back. We resting. Yeah, so that was just a whole dialogue mission.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you rest after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Alright, final mission. The Face of Extinction.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not with smoke.
And what is it?
The end. We're begins anyway.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says! Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Yeah, here's this big bastard.
Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns.
He will cut you down!
Not this time.
You have fixed me long enough.
Should have fought me in the sun ring then.
Oh, I'm using the wrong arrows again. Almost, I should be one-shotting these guys.
Accept you.
Get out of here. Alright, where's hell this big ass at?
Blocked again. He's quick. Damn it.
Game over.
He's quick. Damn it. Blocked again.
Oh, never mind. Okay, his armor actually eats up Deathbringer armor.
He's quick. Blocked again. Damn him. Bridge can't take much more of this.
I gotta
It's giving
freaking.
way. He's quick.
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down.
I am chosen. You came from nothing.
Oh, jeez, he does a lot of damage.
Keep him away.
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
No, but it is, buddy. It is.
You're done. Hades is next.
The buried shuttle will save me. I cannot
Finish him. Give me your shit. Then I just gotta come this way. And does anyone know who Voices Hill is in this game? Because I could not figure out who it was. At points it sounds like Matthew Mercer, who does Jotaro from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and sometimes it sounds like Travis Willingham, who's Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist. Alright, so now we're at the cannon part, so just load these up and just arc it over on top of the Deathbringers. Oh, you ain't dead yet? Alright, drop income to this one. Only because you'll be closer. Finish up this last Deathbringer. And I think, isn't this when the Glenhawk starts showing up? Oh, oh, there's another machine down there. I didn't notice.
A wall in the attack. Lower your arms, but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Yeah, just run around and grab the resources, which we don't need. Yeah, you got plenty of cover and room to get around those rockets. They're shooting a straight line. Alright, now here's the damn Glenhawks. Ah, what the fuck? Yeah, I got hit like what, a lot of times, and I have yet to take any health damage. I take out this corruptor, yeah. Yep, and a big old storm bird comes to play. Ah. Oh, and I forgot I can't grab anything while that's happening. Well, he dodged slightly down. Then we just gotta take out this last Deathbringer. And that's it.
Aloy! 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 My own mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No, wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
Yeah, we just started just being very injured. Wait, can I cut him out through here? Oh, wow. Jesus. Controller died. Well, good thing I had another one charged up. Oh, I can't call them out now.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face their true son, shadow demons.
Yep, skip right around. Oh, Jesus Christ, everything's been set ablaze.
Party really fun. You'll help.
Yeah, let them do all the fighting. Run to the spire.
I'll find use for you.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
And this is one of the few cutscenes that's not in-game graphics. These are actually pre-rendered. And it makes me wonder why they had like certain cutscenes like this one pre-rendered and not like in-game.
It must have gotten through the defenses. Lenora. Baron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
Alright, time to make the climb.
Gotta keep going.
Not Jesus. 4 AM already. God lord.
Knew this wouldn't be easy.
I thought I'd be done already.
So no holding back.
Well, I did do an extra mission, so I guess I would add to the runtime.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Oh dang, oh Sona's injured?
The metal devil.
Alright, time to confront Hades. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Jesus Christ.
Arrival of entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
Alright, time for the final fight. So Hades just supercharged up this Deathbringer, so it's a little bit stronger. gotta take it out. And we got 11 minutes to do so. And obviously you don't have to show with armor, you want to obviously hide and use as cover. And as you knock out the Deathbringer's health, Hades will call for reinforcements. One of them is a Ravager, and I need that plasma gun of yours. Ah, shit. Oh, I didn't even knock it off. Oh shit, he is one heat laying enemy. There you go. I forgot these things are corrupted, so I got fire.
Last one down, for now.
The metal children have fallen.
There you go. Taking that Ravager gun out makes a lot of a difference.
Look out, it's brought in reinforcements.
All of you, focus on the new machines!
Actually, where's that corruptor at? Cause that thing's gonna make things a living nightmare. Ah, you son of a...
We've taken out the corrupted.
We put down the last corruption.
Oh, it's over.
My way's clear.
The Deathbringer falls. The battle is ours.
Come here, Hades.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Game over.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
All right, we saved the
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that.
saved the world.
Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right.
Yeah, it's the final cutscene.
Like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Alright. That is the end of Horizon Zero Dawn. And as I beat it at 4 a.m., Jesus Christ. Yep, so this game's fun as hell. Story's good, character's great. The main protagonist is awesome. More badass female characters we get, the better. Environments were goddamn gorgeous, and I kind of like this entire, like, primal, like, Jurassic Age we got with fighting machines, obviously, that look like dinosaurs. It all comes down to this giant interwoven story of just saving humanity from one hell of a crisis. But I'm gonna skip the credits because there's one more cutscene. Then I just hope the next game they make the dang critical spots on the damn robots easier to hit. Especially on some of the bigger ones, because them fights take ages if you don't know what you're doing.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Silence being Mr. Sinister again. Alright, and it's just pretty much telling us about New Game Plus and us thanking us for being the game. And we just get sent back 2 missions before the final fight. So that just brings us back to the Lumen Shadow. And quick save here. So we are done. I know I skipped like a myriad of stuff with like the side missions, but I wanted to just get through this game. But when Forbidden West comes out, I'm definitely going to sorry. I'm definitely going to do a lot more of the side missions. That, and there's plenty of robots that y'all really didn't even see me fight. So when we do Forbidden West, I have to kill at least, show you and kill at least one robot on camera. That way you guys can see at least each of them and how they all fight. But we are done. It is late as crap, and I still need to export this, and fingers crossed it doesn't get messed up. That's all I'm hoping for right now. But I will see you guys when I see you. So, until we meet again within the realms of the Forbidden West in a week's time, y'all be safe, wear your mask, and take good... God, Lord, Jesus Christ, I'm tired. Take good care of yourselves. I'll catch you later. And don't be waking up evil robots.